The improvements to GIS and new georeferencing features allow unprecedented control of imported and exported real-world coordinate data. The first and most popular change is the ability to use real-world coordinates, latitude and longitude, directly in a Vectorworks document. This coordinate system can be set by layer, and different coordinate systems can be applied to different layers within the same document. This is most apparent in the stake object improvements, which allow the stake objects to show both the x and y coordinates as northing and easting, or to use latitude and longitude in degrees, minutes, and seconds directly on the stake object label. Alternatively, you can also use the traditional methods rather than degrees, minutes, and seconds for each stake object. This is selectable individually per stake object, so you can choose to use the new georeferencing features or not. In addition to this coordinate system upgrade, you can modify and tune the projection or geodetic properties of pre-existing geometry. In this example, we'll modify the projection to display a more familiar representation of the continental United States. If we make sure to check Transform All Geometry individually, each individual polygon that makes up this figure will be transformed to match the new projection. Many commonly used projections are included and loaded with useful default coordinate data. Two new tools have been added as well, Graticule and Great Circle. Graticule for displaying an exact representation of latitude and longitude, and Great Circle for measuring the shortest distance between two very distant points on the Earth's surface, with the angle being represented either by bearing or azimuth. In this final example, we have an already imported georeferenced image. Georeferencing on imported images was already possible in previous versions of Vectorworks. What was not possible was exporting this georeferenced information. Here, we'll enable our layer that already has our information that was drawn directly in Vectorworks. Now, with its new georeferencing, both of these layers line up correctly, and we can now export them as a georeferenced image file. We'll go to File, Export, Export Image File, and now we can select Export Georeferencing File to export a world file along with your exported image. This option will only appear if your layers have been georeferenced. Select your file type, set your resolution, then export the file. You'll see your image file, as well as a world file, which will contain georeferenced information for importing into other CAD programs that understand georeferencing. Never before has Vectorworks' interoperability with other programs been so improved in a single version.